It's tarot story time. Good evening, my lovelies. How are you this evening? It is Sunday evening. The card that we pulled today was the Three of Swords. The story that goes with it is the Crane Wife, and I thought it was really interesting that last night, upon reflection, we pulled Condor's Wife. 2 nights in a row, we have the only 2 cards in the deck that are a bird's wife. So make of that what you will. This is, like I said, the Crane Wife. It's a Japanese fairy tale. There once was a poor woodcutter who came across a beautiful crane caught in a hunter's trap. He felt sorry for the graceful bird, so he carefully set it free. Once released, the bird looked deep into the man's eyes before flying away. Days later, a lovely woman appeared at his door asking for shelter. She was so charming and beautiful that the man asked her to marry him. The mysterious woman readily agreed, for she had fallen in love with the man as well. A short time later they were married, but life was not easy. The man was still poor, and now he tried to work twice as hard to feed both himself and his beautiful wife. The woman saw this and offered to make fabric to sell. She asked only that her husband never came into her room while she worked. Confused, he agreed. A few days later, his wife, looking weak and tired, presented him with the most sumptuous fabric he had ever seen. He took the work to the market and sold it for a lot of money, which he was able to use to buy the many good things. From that day on, the couple lived well. The wife would retreat to her room and secretly work, emerging later looking a little more sickly, but with a fabric even more beautiful than the last. The husband would take the fabric to market and sell it for ever higher prices, returning with goods and gifts that made them very wealthy. Though his life was easier, the man began to worry for his wife, who was looking ever more frail. Finally, his curiosity could take no more. One night, while she was working, he cracked the door open and peered in. He discovered that his wife was a crane who had been slowly and painfully plucking her own feathers and weaving them to create the beautiful fabric. He gasped, and she turned to see that he had learned her secret. She was angry that he broke his promise and mortified that he had seen her as a crane, and so she took flight and never returned to her husband. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords, and it represents betrayal from an outside force or from an internal struggle. The key words are heartbreak, self-harm, and desolation. Reflections we're asked to make are, what do I fear within my relationships? What does betrayal mean to me? Am I being honest in my relationships? How might I be emotionally harming myself? And what do I regret? Excellent questions. Beautiful card. We only have, I think, 4 more cards in this deck, which is the Tarot of the Divine. And this book is one of the many accessory items that goes along with the deck. I hope that you've had a wonderful, beautiful day, and you wiggled your magic around, and you've got your magic all primed and ready to go for the coming week ahead. Mars goes direct, or it moves out of retrograde anyway, a week from today on Sunday, so perhaps a little relief. Okay, I love you. You're a beautiful, magical baby. I'll see you tomorrow.